Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith.
This morning I'd like to capture my thoughts with the words crying junction. Crying junction. You know, still in Matthew chapter 1 and still on the Christmas potpourri roll. Guess what? The Bible says when Herod recognized that he had been, thwarted, his efforts to kill the baby had been thwarted, he let loose a horde of soldiers just to kill every baby from 2 years down. He was just slaughtering every baby. And the Bible says something that was very curious to me. He said there was a prophecy that Rachel is weeping for the slain of her sons and daughters, for the slain of her children, and she could not be comforted. Now, Herod is angry. He didn't get to see the baby, to kill the baby. He gets up and starts killing every baby. And the Bible says that this is in fulfillment to a prophecy by Jeremiah that says Rachel weeping. She's weeping for her sons and daughters, her children that have been killed. What has this got to do with Rachel? By the way, there were two wives of Jacob. One was Leah, the elder one, and the other one was Rachel. So why didn't the Bible say that this is for the slain of the children of Leah, but insisted on Rachel? Wait a minute. In the book of Genesis 31, 30 to 35, something is happening over there. Something dangerous is happening over there. Remember when Jacob was leaving the house of Laban? Then Rachel, his wife, who was pregnant at that time, after Joseph, she was pregnant with Benjamin. And the Bible says she stole her father's idol and then sat on it. So she placed an idol at a place of reproduction. That is what Rachel did. And you remember, in the course of giving birth to Benjamin, whom she named Benoni, that is the son of my sorrow, until Jacob said, look, I had a name that gave me trouble. I'm going to change the name to Benjamin. That means the son of my right hand. She died in the process. She took an idol, sat upon it, and then she died in the process. So Rachel introduced something to the system. That was death, either of mother or of babies. She introduced that thing by that act. So guess what? Generations after her are still feeling the effect. Rachel is crying. Generations after Rachel are being slaughtered. And doesn't mean necessarily they are connected to Rachel or they are grandchildren or great-grandchildren of Rachel. No. Jacob was Israel. Jacob set out to set something right. Jacob said something and said, my children and all those things, blessings. But guess what? Rachel introduced death. That was the same threat that was posed when Moses and others were born. That was the same threat. And that threat has persisted even to the time of Christ. It is still that children must die. Be careful what you introduce to the tapestry of your family's life. Be careful. Because sometimes you will let children pay a price. The Bible says the fathers have eaten sour grapes and the children's teeth are set on edge. You might introduce something that is going to worry generations. You keep flirting with idolatry. You keep flirting with fetishes. You keep flirting with malams. You keep flirting with the occult. Your family will pay a price. Rachel's children are weeping. Rachel is weeping because she introduced fetish that brought death. Choices are always yours. See you later.
Please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.